Welcome to the Con Show as we speak upon the back, y'all. Thursdays, and we back after the short intermission. In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. Oh, that your Versace and Versace, she don't want it. She like it hot just like a coffee in the morning. And if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. 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 Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it. Oh man, what's going on
All right.
We back.
Crack-a-lacking.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Instagram been kicking that's all this.
Hey, T Hemp, I think Dave Rogers heard you last night. Otani got the night off.
Yeah. He looked like he needed a day or two.
Mookie is leading off tonight.
Hey, T Hemp, remember when we was talking about the Rams when they acquired
Aaron,
Verse now?
yeah.
Remember I said I wouldn't be surprised if Donaldson come back. Now
Yeah.
that's what all everybody talking about. I said these niggas, boy. You know what I'm saying? They be late on the freight train. I was the first one. We the first one to say it, T Hemp.
Hey man, I think we know what we're talking about on this show.
Oh man, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And we ain't got no staff.
No,
this
is the staff.
We ain't got nobody bringing us shit.
This is the staff right here.
Hey man, it's just common sense shit. You know what I mean? We've been doing
Common
this a long
sense.
time. Yeah, we've
been doing this a long time, brother.
Hey Carla, how you doing? Yeah, we've been doing this a long time.
We've been coaching and been sports fans longer than we've been coaching and playing.
Absolutely.
Hey Carla, how you doing? She up by
Hey dog, I was telling D-Mac, I was shocked that Knicks came back and won that game the other night. We thought it was foreseen that the Spurs was going to win because they went up to like by 13 or something at one point.
Yeah, in the third quarter, foregone conclusion. We thought it was a wrap.
Yeah, I was like, okay, they're gonna go on and handle it. And Wembley wasn't even playing good, so I said he got to sooner or later, what I'm saying, kick in. But they say if he don't score 25 points, every time he scored 25 points or more, they win. And I don't think he had 25 points. So.
Yeah, he was close, but he didn't get there. But Brunson is a monster.
Yeah. Oh man, Brunson, he a dog too.
He's a straight dog. And Troy talks about, because Troy left-handed as well. He talks about how hard it is to guard that left-handed guard, just like it is with San Antonio's left-hand guard. Them dudes is hard. They hard.
Castle.
No.
Even Fox's ass gets to the hole. He just misses the damn shots.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, man. That's why Harden. He always been, he left-handed.
It's hard to guard a left-handed.
He can't stop it. He still can't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Can't make him go to his right.
At my 5'10", 5'11" playing days, I used to have guys that were 6'3", 6'4" guard me. And a lot of them had a hard time trying to block my shot because it's just because of me being left-handed and being able to create that angle, that distance. So It makes it hard. It does makes it hard. There were some issues with the game last night. With Brunson got into it with a couple of fans and one woman in particular who was at the scores table sitting there, and she was talking so much shit. Apparently, I think she said something inappropriate, and so the NBA is apparently investigating this. Excuse me. I tried to look at a few platforms to see if I could hear her say anything, but I couldn't. Just saw the back and forth, and it got to a point to even the referee heard it and was getting, he was talking to Brunson like,
Oh, that's what they was talking about at the end of the game or something. Then probably,
yeah.
Talking to him. But yeah, man, these fans, man, yeah, y'all pay y'all money and stuff, man, but don't nobody come heckle you at your office.
Right. It does not give you the right to be an asshole at the end of the day.
Yeah, one of the funniest. That was one of the funniest Seinfeld episodes ever. Lady came to the thing and heckled him, and he found out where she worked and went and heckled her ass at work. He wore her ass out.
That is funny.
well, like, um, but at some point, you gonna have to. It come with the territory too. You gonna have to sit up there and,
You
you
got
just
it.
can't,
Yeah, you got to
yeah,
take a little bit
just
of
think
it.
about it, boxers. Hell, they get heckled all the time. Shit, ain't like
Oh
they can
man,
sit up here and, you know what I mean? You can't stop
Yeah,
them now.
but again, I think this fan went a little bit overboard, which is why.
What was it? What were they actually exactly saying? I mean, I didn't hear what was
That's
said.
what I mean. I could not get any type of sound, or nobody posted what was exactly said. I don't think really anybody knows actually, other than the two or three people that were sitting next to this woman. So, but again, the NBA is investigating it, so we'll see what happens. And that cat that decided to run his ass on the floor and take that selfie, he's been banned for life from sports.
lifetime ban.
So I hope it was worth getting a fucking selfie.
And they said it was somebody else involved in that, and they got a life. So two guys got a lifetime ban for that.
Wow, just for a fucking selfie.
Hey, but you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of the dude that did it during the Super Bowl. Remember, he bet.
Right. Oh
He
yeah.
bet it. So I was thinking maybe this guy might have done that too. You
It was
know?
a prop bet on
Yeah,
Vegas. And,
prop bet. Somebody run on the court.
yeah.
Hey, it might have been worth the money.
I hope it was. For his sake, I hope it was. So,
Hey, because what's messed up? That was he was kind of a younger guy.
right.
The basketball dude. You can't take your kids. You're gonna have kids later, and you can't take them to no basketball. You can't
Can't
take them
take
to no hoops
nowhere.
ever.
Nowhere. Not even a women's softball game.
You got a lifetime ban, bro.
Yeah, yeah. But
Hey,
well, but here's the thing too. All you gotta do is get somebody else to buy the goddamn tickets. Ain't like they gonna have his picture up at the goddamn.
that's what I said too, but I think they got pictures of these.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, you know how many people walking through that
Yeah, I
motherfucker?
don't know how they.
Those
I don't know
shit.
how they gonna do it. He dye
Hey,
his
you
hair,
just
dye his hair, wear some sunglasses.
you know what I'm saying? Get your wife to pay for the tickets next time. That just means he can't buy the tickets himself. That's all that means.
right.
Man, 20,000 people, 40,000 people come through the damn arena. You really looking for this one motherfucker that you didn't ban
Right.
for a lifetime not to play like he Pete Rose. That shit don't work. Shit. I mean,
Don't nobody know
it
who
sound
you
good
are.
though. I mean, hell, it sound good.
Oh yeah. It's
I
it's
ain't-
good PR.
I ain't,
It's
I ain't,
good
yeah,
PR.
I ain't going for that bullshit, man. Please, ain't no way in hell you're gonna be sitting up here looking. Hey, man, all the security's carrying this guy's picture around, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you see this guy here, he can't come in to any NBA game.
Security looking at the pretty women walking in. They ain't
Right.
tripping off no dude.
Yeah. Hey, they faxed over to event staff this guy's photo and tell him, look here, man. If you see this guy,
Because you
he's
you
not
ain't got
allowed
to
to
show
go
no
to
ID to get in the
he's
game.
not allowed to go to any events. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, get the hell up out of here with that bullshit. But anyway, anything new happening? You got anything
Yeah,
new?
and real quick before I forget that corny shit that I saw last night, dude said, "Are you a McChicken? Because I'm loving it." So goddamn corny.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
loving it.
Such a
I'm
corny.
loving it.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. I couldn't think what the slogan was.
I
I'm
couldn't
loving
either.
it. I was like, damn, have it your way? No, that's Burger King.
That's Burger King.
Yeah. It's head
I'm
to the
loving
border.
it.
No, that's Taco Bell. Shit, I'm loving it. There you go. So
Yo,
he went on live and say, "Are you a McChicken? Because I'm loving it."
Yeah, people be posting shit when you're on live, and
Yeah. Did he pay?
they read it off, and she read it off.
Did he
And
send at least $5 to say that corny ass shit, or he just said
corny.
hey, she got paid. Ching ching. Ching ching.
Yeah, she was on there for a long time too. So
Yeah.
That's what's
The funny thing is, like me and her, talking, and I got a little. We're gonna come up with. I'm creating a little show for her.
yeah. She said we talked. I mean, I sent her a couple of messages, and she said she was gonna try to help you out with the TikTok stuff. So
Yeah.
we could go live on TikTok.
Yeah. Well, we go live on. They only allow me to do 4 platforms at a time. So we got Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble.
Gotcha,
Now
gotcha.
I'd have to take off one of them in order to put TikTok on there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just alternate Instagram and TikTok here and there because Facebook and Instagram are pretty much the same shit.
Oh, okay.
You know, so they got the same producers, I should say. Same people
Right.
who do
Gotcha.
Facebook and Instagram. But yeah. So yeah, man. So I'm thinking when does goddamn practice start for these college kids? When is the season starting? I'm just like, has it
For
started already or no?
what?
College football. When do they start practicing again for the season?
Oh, no, they won't start till
August.
yeah, yeah.
Damn,
You only
shit.
because you only get well, it depends on when you start school, but
Hmm.
they don't start till because the season is late August,
Hmm.
uh last weekend of August, so they won't start till first, at least at the very earliest, first week of August.
Okay. All right. I was just wondering because I was like, damn, seemed like shit should have started by now, but I guess not.
Yeah, they just getting out of the people that's on the quarter systems is just getting out of school.
Okay. I can do it. All
Yeah.
right.
I got a little bit of NFL news real quick.
Go ahead.
So the Green Bay Packers extended the dude Watson, a wide receiver, to a 4-year deal worth 110 million, with 31 of that signing bonus. They had also earlier signed the other wide receiver Reed to a 3-year, $50 million extension. The only thing about Green Bay's wide receivers, those guys are good, but their asses are always hurt, always hurt. So
Yeah, and the guy they extended, he only had like 60 grabs last
yeah,
year.
yeah. So
Hmm.
and here's another. This was gonna really get you, D Mac. The Falcons signed Drake London. Ain't that his name? Drake London. Is it Drake
Yeah,
The wide
London?
receiver.
Yeah,
yeah.
he got a 4-year, $141 million extension with $100 million guaranteed.
Woo!
Yeah, that's nice. He
And
dropped a lot of
and
balls.
to be honest,
He dropped some passes for me.
he ain't lived it. Now I may take him on fantasy football late in the rounds if he's available, but he realistically has not lived up to his
No,
expectations.
he drops too many passes for me.
Yeah.
He
So
drops the balls, but we'll see.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
And
But
for all you people who like to post shit on your social media, especially dumb shit that you do, don't fucking post yourself speeding because apparently the law can grab your ass. So
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk is got a warrant out for his arrest for videotaping himself speeding it and posting that shit on social media. They want his ass. So I've never heard of that one before, but hey,
Hey, y'all heard I know about the kid that's on trial. His name is Carmelo Anthony. He's a high school kid that run track. Um uh and he wound up stabbing and unaliving um a
yes, I did hear about that.
yeah a
Yes.
white
Yeah.
boy, um uh I should say Caucasian, I don't know, whichever.
You
Dude,
mean white boy?
at the track meet. I guess apparently the guy was kind of like bullying him or something, and he told him, said, you keep on, you're gonna get something you don't really want.
Mm.
And I guess the dude, the white boy, he had a twin brother, and they
Mm.
were considerably, I guess, they said he was considerably bigger than him. They like 6'1", 6'2", 230. He's like 5'8", 160 pounds, 50 pounds, something like whatever. But what the hell is wrong with these kids where you think you got to bring a knife to a track
Mm.
meet? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like,
Yeah,
who could
that's
foresee that I'm gonna get into some type of altercation where I need to bring a weapon
need to bring in
to a
my weapon
goddamn track meet?
to
You
my
know,
meat.
I mean, what is wrong with these goddamn? Same thing like I was talking about now. People talk about in South Carolina where the kid, um, the store owner, wound up shooting him in the back as they chased him down about 130 yards. They said away from the store. Um, he had a gun. right?
That was allegedly said. I heard some reports that that was not true. That he did not have a gun.
No,
That he
he had a gun. I watched the whole trial.
okay,
So
okay.
this is essentially what happened. This is what essentially happened,
Did you see the video I sent?
I believe I watched. Yeah,
Yeah, I sent that
yeah,
video from
yeah,
the whole store thing.
yeah. So what happened? What happened? Actually, happened was he goes into it's like it's a Shell gas station with a mini mart, right? So he goes inside the mini mart and he goes inside there with a backpack. So they have a store policy. If you have a backpack, you have to leave it at the front door,
Right.
right? They don't want you,
Which
you
is a
know.
lot of stores.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Which I mean, that's common. Ain't nothing wrong
Makes
with
sense.
that. So the lady, which is the was behind, she was clerking at the time. I guess that's his wife, the um, store owner's wife. Um, let him know that he has to leave the backpack at the door. So he put it at the door. Then he walked over to the water cooler, and it looked like he grabbed 4 bottles of water, and then he put some bottles back. Right. Well, he actually put all 4 bottles back.
Yeah, he put them all back.
Yeah, he put them all back. But when he was walking towards the counter or going like maybe he's just gonna leave, when you wear hoodies, we got these pockets,
Yep.
right here. And he had something in his pocket that was weighing it down below his waist. So it looked like he might have put something in there,
Yeah.
right? And so the store owner's son, who was working at the time too, was behind the counter, saw the guy just like beeline to the door, grab his backpack, and walk out. And he was like, "Hey," because he thought he took a $1.49 bottle of water, right? So when he hurries out the store, his father, who's looking on camera in the back, sees that his son takes off on, so he takes off after him, right? And he's calling him like to stop, don't chase, don't chase
Yeah.
this dude,
Let him go.
let him go, whatever. But as they get out, when the kid sees them, he immediately just takes off running, right? Just takes off running.
Yeah.
Now, why he take off running? You ain't stole nothing. What you taking off running for?
Yeah. If you
Well, he taking off running because he got a pistol. So that's why I believe he took off. And I'm just, I'm Monday morning quarterback, and I'm just thinking that's the reason, because it would be no other reason for you to take off and you just be like, hey, I ain't got nothing. What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in my backpack. I left my backpack at the thing. So anyway, he just takes off, runs down, whatever. The son chases him. The son look like he about 19 years old. He's not that much old, removed from high school himself. Don't look like. So he's chasing him down. And they get to a certain point, about 100 some yards down the road, and he said the guy pulled out a gun and pulled it out at him, but he pulled it out at him like, I guess to make him stop chasing him or something. So he threw his hands up and like kind of like, rolled over to the side like to try to move away from him, and it was like, he got a gun. And he yelled that to his pops. His pops had a pistol on him. So his pops wound up shooting him in the back. So now why did but here's the thing. Now I believe I'm just guessing that pops probably shot the kid because he didn't know he was protecting his son at the point. I believe that's what he was feeling like. He's got a gun, he's brandishing a weapon, right? We don't know if he's gonna shoot or whatever. And I guess he just said, better be safe than sorry, right? Take the shot. But when he shot him and the guy hit the ground, he immediately ran to him to try to do and perform chest compressions. And also, the kid was like vomiting up and stuff. He took his finger in his mouth and scooped the vomit out of his mouth and was administering CPR to him. So he was trying to save him. He wasn't trying to kill him, so to speak. You know what I'm
And
saying?
all of this came out in the trial.
Yeah, because witnesses are short. So people try to relate this to the Latasha Harding case, and it's far from Latasha Harding case to me. I don't see no comparison whatsoever, because Latasha Harding, the orange juice was sitting on the counter clear as day, and she was walking out the store with her back, and she had no weapon or nothing. She didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the lady just pulled out a weapon and shot her right in the back of the head. That's totally different.
Yeah,
but this was what, even though some people want to say they hunted the kid down, they didn't really hunt the kid down. Now, granted, it is stupid to chase somebody out of a store for a bottle of water. Come on, really?
Right.
For a bottle of water, $1.49 water, you
Let it
really?
go.
Yeah, but he's a kid himself, basically, that's chasing him. Like I said, he probably look like he about 18, 19 years old himself, right? And so the father's chasing after him to try to get him to stop chasing him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. But when they get to a point and where the story climaxes, where the kid pulls out the weapon.
Yeah.
Right. So what does a 14-year-old kid need with a weapon, a gun?
Why
And
walk-
somebody say, well, he has it for protection with it. Bullshit. D-Mac, come on now. We
Nah.
understand. We
So-
don't need.
So
First
yeah,
of all, he went into the damn store with a backpack with nothing in it,
and a gun.
and a gun, and no money.
Right. So
What's up, JJ?
So Monday morning quarterback, and you got to go. Did he go in there to rob it and decided not to, or
There you go. I think he went in there kind of looking around like surveillance type of stuff, whatever, and realized they had cameras and
chasing it
there was
out?
multiple people in there, and thought that maybe hey man, this job ain't gonna be as easy as you know what I mean,
Mhm.
or whatever. Because why else are you going into a convenience store with no money? He ain't got no money in his pocket to buy bubble gum, and a weapon,
gun in your hoodie.
and an empty backpack.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
And
So
a gun.
regardless whether he changed his mind or not, whatever.
Yeah.
The thing is, you bring consequences upon yourself by your actions, dog. It's for every action there's going to be a reaction, and that's what these kids don't understand. And no way I don't know where the hell, what kind of neighborhood this is in South Carolina, to whereas a 14-year-old kid and where you get the weapon from too, because them the people too you need to be questioning too. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys, did he get it from his parents? You know what I'm saying? Was it not put up in a safe space? You know what I'm saying? And why is he walking around with it anyway, going into a convenience store with he had no money? See what I'm saying? And as far as I know, they wasn't giving away no snacks in the store. So why are you going in that store with a weapon? Period. Right?
Yeah.
Even if it would have fell out in his pocket, that could have caused a lot of stuff, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Him reaching down to pick it up, and you like, before he can pick it up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything, it's cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Cause and effect. So I don't look at it. I don't look at it like this is no Latasha Harlan type of situation, but it's not like, and I'm not looking at it. And because the store owner was found innocent, and it was 7 black people on the jury, for one.
Mm.
Okay, so they must have been thinking like I would have been thinking too. If this is me, and my daughter or my son is in that situation,
what would I have done?
what would I have done?
Yeah.
What would I have done?
I think the one thing that's got everybody also pissed off was the fact that this was not the first nor the second time. This is the third time this man has had conflict.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, what kind of conflict though?
The same kind. I think he has shot at. I'm trying to find. I was watching it earlier, and I should have.
If he did, that never came up in trial.
Because they wouldn't let it. They said the judge would not let it be. What did they call it? Admissible in court.
Admissible.
Yeah.
So
inadmissible.
Yeah. So they couldn't.
They saying one had nothing to do with the other.
Yeah. And then here's the other thing too. Where do we draw a line at with these kids today? Just like I said, there's for every action there's a reaction, and
walking around with firearms.
Yeah, and there's consequences for everything. There's consequences, and I'm not looking at it because I don't care what color he was. To me, to be honest with you, he could have been whatever. In that type of situation, if that's my kid right there, I'm thinking
we all gonna do the same.
I'm thinking I'm doing the same thing, but I think I'm not giving him an opportunity to say whether he is or he not. You know what I'm saying? Going to just fire that weapon, because when they looked at that weapon, it had a bullet in the chamber. You know what I'm saying? So he could have just pulled it out and just pulled the trigger. He ain't necessarily pointed, and hell, it ain't like he no marksman. You know what I'm saying? That bullet could have went anywhere. And just so happened, his son is right there. So, now, in the past, like it's like I don't view this like no Dylan Roof situation. Like they tried to make a comparison. Dylan Roof, no, Dylan Roof, that's a whole different type of situation. That's the kid that went in there and unalived all those folks in the church,
Yeah,
in the black church, and left one alive and told him, "I'm leaving you alive so you can tell a story."
tell a story.
Yeah, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so this that store owner had a 2015 incident where he fired at a suspect, and then there was one other incident that this store owner has had. So
okay, but we don't know what the nationality was those people that he fired at, do we?
it did not say. It did not say.
It could just so we don't know, right?
Yeah.
It could have been anybody. What Jay James said?
Jay James said a 14-year-old need to be in an after-school program, learning how to write a resume, putting some job plans together, and learning what their passion is and what they love doing.
Absolutely.
Create a business rather than running around with a pistol.
Running around with a pistol at 14 years old. Like, what?
That's right.
But, and we talk about this all the time. If you got to take a pistol, stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? Uber eat your snacks or some shit. You know what I mean?
something.
Wherever you living at, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, don't, if you got to do all that, like we talk to people, when people go inside clubs with weapons and we say, Negro, you definitely didn't go in there to have no good time and meet no broads.
No, you look
because you went in there with an advantage, so you can stick out your chest a little further, and bulk your shoulders up and stuff. And you looking for an altercation, you looking for somebody to step on your shoes or bump into you the wrong way, so you can, what I'm saying, flex your muscle. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 out of 10 times you got the advantage because they wasn't thinking like you to bring no weapon inside no club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you got to go to a club and carry a weapon, go to a different club. You know what I'm saying?
Don't go
you don't have to do that to.
Yeah,
I mean? It's stop being stupid around here. I mean, this is just common sense type of shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so that's just my perspective. That's my perspective. But
I'm gonna take defense for the kid, and I'll say it in this way. It's a lot of shit that's going on in our world. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of shit that goes on in the South. Not only do you have to worry about the KKK and all the white supremacist groups, so you need to be armed for their asses, but you got to be armed for your own people. So I get it. I somewhat get it. I live near the South. I was 2 miles away, 2 hours away from North Carolina and South Carolina back in the day. I saw a lot of stuff. I get it. I understand. I ain't saying it's right. But when you got to worry about white supremacy, and you got to worry about them pulling you over and grabbing you in a truck and doing whatever to you. But you got to worry about your own people. So you got to, at some point, you have to. When we grew up, it was like you protect yourself by fighting. But that fighting era shit is gone. That's long gone. People got guns and knives and machetes and shit. So your fists can't beat that.
Oh yeah, definitely. People afraid to take ass whoopings now. They don't take ass whoopings.
I kind of understand. I kind of understand why. I mean, just the stuff that we talked about last week about those guys that did the murders. What was it, down in Miami or whatever, that drove all the way across lines? I mean, you got to protect yourself in the streets.
Well, here's the thing. One thing about that, protecting yourself in the streets, Tim. This is true. You should be able to protect yourself, but check this out. It's you have to assume everything that comes with that.
Yeah,
and these are one of that's one of the things. That's one of the things that will come with it.
Yeah,
if the police just so happen to see your ass walking down the street, because many times all of us have had that happening, and they stopped us and say, "Hey, what's going on? What you doing? Where you going?" And search you, right?
Yeah,
you giving them a reason.
Yeah,
now
giving them a reason. You giving them
going to jail for having a firearm anyway.
If you get to jail, if you get there, depending on what type of cop that is, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's consequences for everything.
It's consequences. So you got to weigh those options, man. And
But would you rather have said, "I made it through the day"?
This ain't no carry by 6 or judge by 12 type shit to me. I ain't thinking about this. I ain't thinking about it like this, because he's 14 years old. He's 14 years old, bro. He's
Yeah.
not. He ain't even. Dude, he's 14. This
Yeah,
motherfucker in the seventh. What are you in the seventh grade?
eighth at the most.
You
I
know what
mean,
I'm saying?
we
Eighth
just
grade, bro.
we
With
just
a
wasn't in
pistol.
that mind frame, bro. We just wasn't. And
Right.
I know.
You know they should. You know they should arrest. They should arrest the motherfuckers that made that video game GTA. Because that's what I believe all this shit come from. This stupid ass
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I'll
These
go with
kids
that.
play these goddamn games, and all this shit is in that game. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
how to
All
do
this,
it, what to
yeah,
do,
yeah. Just
all
the
of that.
foolishness. The foolishness is what I'm talking about. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? They come
and we
around with that
talk
bullshit.
about this kid being 14, but about 3 years ago down in Florida, 2 10-year-old white boys were shooting at the police.
That's what I'm saying. It's
But I mean,
stupid.
they survived to tell the tale. I'm sure we all know why, but
Oh,
they were 10 years
remember
old.
the kid that went they traveled across Illinois
Yeah,
from wherever he was, I think it was from Milwaukee, whatever, and was out there shooting and
Oh yeah,
unalived a
yeah,
person up
yeah.
there
And
doing the
and
little
he's a fucking hero.
and he got off.
Yeah, yeah.
You
They
know what
made
I'm
him
saying?
a fucking hero.
Yeah. You know, that type of shit.
47.
Oh, they gave him a bottle of water. Don't you
Yeah,
remember?
yeah.
They gave him a
47
bottle of water.
made
They
him a
gave him a
hero.
bottle of water because he looked thirsty after he killed somebody.
that was
So,
bitch.
I mean, unalive somebody. My bad. But yeah. So this shit is So in that aspect, I see now. I see the racial perspective, but in this one, I really don't. It wouldn't matter what the color was. If my kid is out there, and I'm
I'm
just
gonna
gonna have to
protect my
defend him, though.
child.
I'm gonna have to
If
protect
you
my
pull a
child, though. That's
gun
all
on
I'm
my
thinking.
child, I'm gonna
I'm just
protect.
gonna have to. I'm gonna have to, bro. And like I said, the man administers CPR. When you take your finger and scoop out vomit out of somebody's mouth and
You
give him a
trying to
mouth,
save him? You
you
trying
trying
to
to
save?
save him, dog. That ain't no pretend shit. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. You know what I'm saying? So so I
I
see why
always thought it was a cowardly act when you shoot someone in the back.
it really is. Unless
Yeah,
he's pointing a gun at your son or your
right,
relative.
right. You, you ain't
Yeah,
thinking.
I
you
mean,
ain't thinking like
I'm
that.
kind
So
of thinking all of that had to happen really quick for me to stop
it
running,
takes real quick.
turn
It's
around,
real
and
quick.
point a gun at you, and then how you shoot me in the back?
Yeah,
Unless you were on the other side, how are you going? Unless I turn back around and start running, but you shot me in the back. You didn't shoot me in the stomach. If I turn with a pistol and I face it at you, my front is exposed, not my back. This
Right.
kid got shot in the back,
Yeah, he did. That's where he got shot at. I
and,
don't know.
and ain't nobody
I'm
shooting
just
like
saying we
this.
don't know how he pulled the weapon. We don't know if he pulled the weapon out to him and was holding like this towards his son.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't
There's
know
a
how,
lot of
and
factors.
he why he was like still like kind of running away. We don't know how it happened.
A lot of
But
factors.
a lot of things takes place in that. But like I said, what would have prevented the whole thing is if he had no weapon.
Yeah.
If he had no weapon and he got shot in the back,
Yeah.
ain't nothing to talk about
And
it
we
then.
got a story to tell.
We got a real story to tell. But you gave him an out. You gave the man an out, basically. That's how I feel. You gave him an out by having a weapon.
So that's real unfortunate.
It is. All right, so let's get to a hot topic here real fast.
Hot topic.
Okay.
Before that, Jay James said, looks like Aaron Donald signed to the Rams practice squad.
I told you. I told
There
you.
you go.
I told you that. Hey, me and
Fuck the
Tim
You
was the
Rams.
heard it
first.
first on the
T,
Kai and K show.
Me and T Hemp was the first people to talk about it, right?
You
Yeah.
heard
All
it
right.
first.
Hot topic. Do men love women who
Hell
have
no.
hit the wall or the wall that they can hit? Now, what I mean when I say who have hit the wall, I'm talking about women who have aged, right, and have some life experiences, right? They've probably been married before, and had kids or whatever. Kevin Samuels would always talk about how the value of women depreciates over the age, over time span, that they appreciate a lot faster than men do. Why? Because of what? The kids, or having the kids or whatever, or not having, not
Hey,
doing the things.
where's my violin at? I'm so
Nah,
fucking sick and tired of women and they fucking violin talk.
yeah. So I'm just saying. So and so like a woman that said. So I was telling D Mac that this. I gave this analogy. Like let's say like a Holly Berry was um, highly sought after in her younger years, right, 20s and 30s. But now, not so much. Why? Because she's older. She's been through life. She's been through multiple relationships, whatever. That even the mere average, not necessarily average, but a man that she's with now probably would never have had a chance with her, 20 or 30 years ago compared to now. That's what I mean by when I say hit the ball. So men now are actually seeking the women who have had some, some experiences, right? Less value, whatever, and they don't have to put out as much for, right, for them as they would have if they were in their 20s and 30s, right?
I,
So that's what I'm talking about.
I can agree with that.
Mhm.
I say yes to that, but that just depends on the guy. A lot of that depends on the guy because um, we've talked about the older man with younger uh, older man with younger women and stuff like that. I think it it depends on a lot of little things. Um, some guys go after younger women because they ain't got enough game to get the older women. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
they don't
yeah.
they don't have enough going for them to or women not listening to that tired rap you got. You know, shit like that. That stuff that you can say to a 20 something that they still believe in your bullshit.
Mhm.
Um, but I think a a mature guy, who's looking to settle down and
What do you mean? What do you mean by mature? What put an age on that? Mature.
I would say 40s,
40s and up.
40s and up. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm saying 40s and up. And even I know some guys that are in their upper 30s, who are mature, got stuff going for themselves and are looking to not be out there in the streets, as you will, and in the clubs, and they just ready to settle down and chill, and they looking for a mature woman to do that with,
Hmm.
as opposed to them getting maybe somebody at their age or younger who still wanna be out there in them streets, or like Troy been complaining about, some women that just want to be taken care of and all of that type of stuff. Some men are just looking for women who bringing their own and ready to build together, as opposed to I build it and you live off of it.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah. And for those women who want to complain now, first of all, I was funny. I was on TikTok earlier, and this lady, she looked like she was probably over 55, complaining, talking about a man asked her out on a coffee date. He wanted to go have coffee real quick, and she said that was beneath her. See that, and there goes your problem when it's something small that's beneath you. That's why your ass is single now, and that's why you will be single
That's
when
why
you
you get
go
that's why you complaining.
right.
Because
So now,
because yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
and so for all you young people, young women that are listening, if you want to preserve the punani for the later ons in life, stop fucking. Just don't fuck. Just settle. It'll be nice and right when you turn 60, but just I don't want to hear all the complaints. Oh, I'm all stretched out and I done had to do this and had to do. Stop doing all that. Just don't
and
do it.
and do you though? I mean, because in life you're gonna have boyfriends, you might have husband, you divorced, and you got to go out and do your dating and,
Go
and
back
do
to
all of
saving
that.
yourself. Go back to saving yourself.
But don't so I think the problem with a lot of people, and I said this on the show a while back, something's wrong with your pecker picker. If you if you keep you keep getting the same type of guy, and having the same, you have all the same complaints with these men that you're meeting, you're picking those men, and vice versa, guy, you picking them crazy women. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You're not, you're locked in on your type, or you're locked in on something
And
that don't work for you,
and Lord knows we know a bunch of them that do. So
that don't work for you. Guys and girls alike. you got to get outside you. Most of y'all done probably walk past your proverbial soulmate
Soulmate.
25 times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, because you got a look that you like, and hey, like what you like. I ain't don't get me wrong, but sometimes you got to think outside your box or get outside your box a little bit, and you know, date somebody that you know, date that regular dude. You know, sometimes the thug ain't just for you.
Well, you know what, D-Mac? Hey, how about let's go back to the old days and stop looking at men on a social media aspect. But when you walking down the street or you in a store, stop looking down like this because you missing people that are walking by you. Again, and you never know, that might be your soulmate that you didn't see in aisle 8
And
or something.
and sometimes, you know, take your ego out the game. Every man that says hello and that you're beautiful is not trying to hit on you.
Right,
Some
right.
people are just polite and speak. And listen, I tell this story to people all the time, man. When I was at University of Washington, it was 35,000 students, right?
Mm-hmm.
4% was black. You hear me? So whenever we saw somebody black walking across campus, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? We happy to see them. You know, we wasn't trying to hit on all of them. It was just like, hey, we see we see another black person. Shit, you know, it's sometimes people are just being polite, and if some just because a guy says you're beautiful that day, don't mean he's trying to get your phone number.
Just trying to say hi.
He
It's
might
just
just be
saying
like,
hi.
hey, you look beautiful today. You know, take that compliment,
Take the
thank you,
compliment.
and keep it pushing, you know, or whatever. But you know, when you think everybody is trying to get at you and get in your pants, your ego is too big.
Right, right. That's when you too stuck up on your own self confidence. You think you all that shit any goddamn way. Hey, that's some funny shit though, D Mac. A fucking pecker picker. That's funny like a motherfucker. Women are pecker pickers.
You got your pecker picker, and we got ours too. You know, our pea picker. You know, I ain't gonna say that word on here, but
We
we
can
got,
say the punani picker.
yeah, we got a punani picker, and sometimes it ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't
Yeah.
right.
Hey, beloved says, the women out here, not worth it if she's single at 30, it's a reason for it. Touch. You know what I'm saying? That is, hey, look here.
That's a whole nother topic. We'll
Hey,
talk about
hey,
that too. If
Right,
you
because
had,
they say the
hey.
same thing about men. So yeah, that is
Well,
another
but
topic.
really, I mean, it's kind of he hitting on. That's what we're talking about. How they depreciate over time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Life lessons. Uh, you know, is what really causes that. You know what I'm saying? The
absolutely.
things you've been through, things that you're going through, you've gone through, and then now, but your expectations somewhat wants to remain the same, but you're not the same. You got that's what I'm trying to say. You're not the same, but your expectations is the same. You still looking for the same thing you was looking for 20 and 30 years ago, and that's just that's not realistic.
Right.
You
That's
know what I'm
not
saying?
real.
Know a lot of
You
them
know
though.
what I'm saying?
Again, we know a lot of people that are like that. So
Yeah, say less. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Let's keep talking. I'm gonna find my quote of the day here because it'll tie into this.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just
and again, if women want to preserve it for later on in life, do some Kegel exercises. Ain't they? Shave it down there so the grays don't show. Massage it up. Put some baby oil on it. You know.
For me, you got to shave it anyway. I don't want to see that shit. What do you say? Stop idolizing mediocrity
mediocre cat.
and mediocre cat. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's true. You know, ain't no reason to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so so let's just go back to what I'm saying. You know, so like I said, and I just think that it all just depend on where you at in your life, in your space. You know what I'm saying? To whereas you know what you gonna be what you gonna go after and what you gonna settle for. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
And
and
people, stop having expectations. You can have expectations, but stop having expectations.
Expectations lead to disappointment.
Oh my God. I be hearing something. I'm like, you motherfuckers are crazy.
High expectations lead to big disappointments, Playboy.
Man.
Yeah, and delusion.
So,
too.
and
Yeah.
there's a fine line between expectation and standards.
That's here we go. That's I'm glad you said that, D Mac. That's what I'm glad you said. Expectations and standards, right? So, and this ties right into that. At this, depend on where you at in your life is
Right.
when the standards become realistic or unrealistic. You
Right,
know what I'm
right.
saying?
I
Depending
mean,
on what you calling what your standards are.
what
You
what
know
are
what I'm
your
saying?
standards?
Unrealistic expectations is what I'm saying.
And
Uh,
and and you know you and in that you got to ask yourself, do you live up to your own standards?
Hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
Come
huh.
on, come on. You
Huh.
can't expect something out of somebody that you ain't.
yeah,
You can't do it.
yeah. That's real
So
talk.
So says the shepherd. So says the Lord.
this real quick. Texas just beat Texas Tech. Two. They won two in a row in the championship. So they just took home back to back national championships. Girls softball.
There you go.
There you go.
That means there will be no more chest bumping and ass slapping.
Oh, right now it's a whole bunch of crying and hugging.
Yeah. And I would like to be in the middle of all of that.
On both sides, it's good tears and bad tears going on right now. It's
Especially
just
being the president of the lesbian club.
Of the lesbian, all men,
You know what I'm
men
saying?
are
So,
lesbian club too. I am there
yeah,
to
you
console.
you are there to
I am there to
console.
console.
Oh man, ain't no question about it. But
know.
that was an interesting topic. I just thought that was one that people need to just hold on to there. You know what I mean? Stop going out here thinking that you some what you was, but you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
And
Man, that
again,
is
when
And
you think you too damn good just to go out for 20 minutes for coffee, you don't know
mhm,
what my day is like. You don't. I'm trying to say, hey, how you doing? Let's go grab a quick cup. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I ain't trying to spend $150 on taking your ass out for a salad. If I
real
got to
man.
be
talk.
back at
That's real
work
talk.
now, give me 20 minutes. Let's go.
Look,
Let's go talk real quick.
look.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
you gotta. You know you gotta. And to me, what in what you saying to him, women, y'all talk. You guys talk about how a man treats you and how they out here just womanizing and all of that stuff. Listen, um, you need to respect a man that is not trying to woo and eye you with money on the first date.
Right, right,
Mhm.
right, right.
You got to respect a man that's trying to hold on to his change. Um, he don't know you to spend $500 on you right now, and you should not want him to, because that means he could do that with anybody.
Right, right,
But
right.
Love said it ain't tricking if you got it.
It, it is to me. It is to me. I mean,
Hey,
Yeah.
D Mac,
it's certain people, when yeah, if to me, if you in entertainment or you an athlete and all that stuff, that that $400 or $500 dinner ain't gonna ain't gonna make or break you, but if I'm a damn insurance salesman. That you
Hey,
just I had to write a whole policy to take you out.
hey, I always give this analogy. It's like um we going out to eat and we go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes, sir.
Now we know the food is decent,
Yep.
right? It's not the greatest, but it ain't bad either, right?
Nope.
But when we leave, I don't even get cheesecake.
When,
What the fuck did I go to the Cheesecake Factory
when
for?
I go to Cheesecake
You
Factory
know
for?
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? For real. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
expectations. You know what I
and
mean?
you
So,
know, D Mac, what you kind of just said about a guy spending $500 out on the first date. A woman should never, in her right mind, ask for a man to take her on a vacation for a first date either.
Oh, come on.
Because you have no fucking clue. And I don't care if they're entertainer or actor. You have no clue on who this man is.
Right.
Women, just have some morals about yourself. Have some pride in yourself.
But that could be the last time somebody see you. You don't know.
The last time. Bora ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
And don't get it twisted. Actors and entertainers, some of them be broke too.
Yeah, I'm saying he ain't no cash cow.
Yeah.
And he taught us to be the same.
I'm just saying they ain't oozing. They ain't just got it like that either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Some of them be what they call grifters. You know?
Yeah, you gotta.
They be grifters too.
You just gotta appreciate it. You know, just be appreciative.
You know what I mean? Real talk. Some of them are grifters too. Shit, we talk about people being grifters, being some out here pretending that you something that you not. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, all right, y'all, let's do it. So here's my thought of the day. If you dislike something you used to love about them, they didn't change. You did.
Right.
Huh?
If you were mine, I'd never leave you alone. I'd take my time to give you everything you want. Every hour that you fuck with me, she don't want it. She like it hot, just like a coffee in the morning. And like you hot in the gas. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. Better speak up on it. Speak up on it. I know what I got.